Does holding weights while you jump make you jump further than you can without them? Surely holding more weight would shorten your jumping distance, right? But in Aristotle's famous work, Progression of Animals, written in 350 BC, he says something pretty interesting.
Hence athletes jump further if they have the weights in their hands than if they have not, for in the extension of the arms, there is a kind of leaning upon the hands and wrists.
These are two 5-pound weights. Surely if I'm carrying an extra 10 pounds, about 4.5 kilos, I can't jump further than I could without them, right? But I trust Aristotle enough to try this. So here we go. Okay, first let's just do a jump without weights. Okay, 92 inches, just over 7.5 feet. Okay, now let's try it with the weights. So how is this working? Why does holding more weight make you get further when jumping? Well, in doing this myself, one thing I noticed is that it's kind of like you throw the weights out in front of you, and then you use the inertia of those weights to kind of pull you forward as you throw the weights backwards. So there's definitely a benefit in changing your landing and the center of mass so you can throw your feet out further in front of you. But in one of my test subjects' cases, he didn't even use the weights to swing behind him, and he still jumped further with the weights. So there's more to the weights than just shifting your center of mass. Researchers studied the ground reaction force when you jump with weights in your hands. They found that as you increase the weight in your hands, the ground reaction force ramped up more slowly over a longer time than the unloaded jumps. Meaning that there ends up being more area under the curve for the orange line here compared to the others, which means more overall impulse. And the reason this matters is because muscles aren't perfectly linear actuators. At slower contraction speeds, they can sustain high force for longer. So more horizontal momentum is generated if you can push for longer or slower. This means you can get a longer jump even though you're carrying more weight. Now obviously there's a limit to how much weight makes you increase your jump. These same researchers tested with even heavier weights and found that the ideal load is about 5 to 6 kilograms. If you go higher than that, the added weight reduces your distance.